We've spent months on this channel showing you how modern engines are failing. Toyota's twin-turbo V6 seizing at 38,000 miles. General Motors recalling 721,000 trucks for bearing failures on brand new V8 engines. Honda under federal investigation for complete engine failure on 1.4 million vehicles. Hyundai burning through $5 billion in engine recall costs. The most expensive, most advanced trucks in automotive history are destroying themselves before the financing is paid off. So the question becomes obvious. If the new stuff is this unreliable, what should you actually buy? Today I'm going to give you 5 trucks that mechanics agree on. Not trucks that look good on a dealer lot, not trucks that win magazine awards, trucks that hit 300,000 miles and keep going. Trucks where the repair bills are so low that your mechanic barely knows your name. Trucks that were engineered during an era when durability wasn't a marketing slogan. It was the baseline. We're counting down from number 5 to number 1. And that number 1 pick is a truck that almost nobody considers, which is exactly why it's the best deal in the entire used truck market right now. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into it. Number 5. The Chevrolet Silverado 1500, 1999 to 2006, with the 5.3-liter Vortec V8. General Motors built the GMT 800 platform during a period when they were still focused on making things that lasted rather than things that impressed regulators. The 5.3-liter LM7 is a pushrod V8 with aluminum heads on an iron block. No variable valve timing, no direct injection, no turbocharger, no active fuel management in the early models. Just 8 cylinders, a camshaft, and physics. General Motors manufactured millions of these engines across multiple platforms, which means the part supply is essentially infinite. A water pump costs $40. A starter motor costs $60. An alternator runs about $90. These are the kind of prices that make modern truck owners physically ill when they compare them to what a turbocharger replacement or a DEF system repair costs on a 2022 model. The 4L60E automatic transmission behind it gets criticized online, and some of that criticism is earned. But the vast majority of 4L60E failures come from owners who never change the transmission fluid. The units that get serviced every 50,000 miles go 250,000 miles or more without a rebuild. That's not a design flaw. That's a maintenance issue. The weak spots are known and cheap to address. The intake manifold gasket on the early 5.3-liter engines can develop a coolant leak. That's a $300 to $400 repair. The instrument cluster is famous for failing, specifically the stepper motors behind the gauges. That's a $150 fix. With a rebuild kit you can do at your kitchen table. Fuel pump failures become common around 200,000 miles. Budget $400. Clean examples run between $6,000 and $12,000. A comparable Ram 1500 with the 5.7 Hemi from the same era costs $2,000 to $3,000 more, and the Hemi's lifter failures are a $2,500 repair that the 5.3 Vortec simply does not have. Number 4, the Toyota Tundra, first generation 2000 to 2006. Most people skip the first generation Tundra because it does not look as imposing as the second